What's going on? Today we're going to reinforce spindles. It should be easy. So here we got our stock spindle. Got it all cleaned up. This is cast. I would prefer to weld it with a nickel rod with a stick welder. Unfortunately, I can't find any nickel rods, so I'm going to make it. Made plenty of them before. They've held up. So here's what we're going to do. Got us a little piece of angle iron. I'll get you the measurement here in a second. I want to say it's 8 1/4, but I could be wrong. We're just going to kind of set it on there, get it to a flat spot, and then weld it in, which I believe will be plenty strong enough, because this is how the Hulk is done. It's actually smaller metal on the Hulk. I'll show you that here in a second also. But yeah, it's held up for years on that car, and it's done some pretty good inches. But this should be overkill, and that's what we want. But not only am I thinking of doing that, see, I can tie in there also, and pretty much tie all that together. So I'm kind of thinking I might go that route. It's a little bit more work. Kind of make up maybe for not having a nickel rod welding on there. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might do it, I might not. We'll just have to see. Here's actually the spindles for the Hulk. As you can see, they were done a little bit different, but both ways work. And as I said, this is 1 inch here. This is actually 1 inch by probably 11 gauge, which is 1/8 inch metal. But yeah, it's held up for quite a while. I'm assuming these are the original spindles that they built for the car. So we're going to go ahead and stick ours on. Really, after seeing this, I think that should be plenty. I might not do the additional plate, but we'll see. May change my mind still. Got my reinforcement plates already cut. Didn't really figure you guys need to see that. Just cut them with a cut-off wheel. They are 8 1/4 inches long. This will work for 77 through 96. Cadillac Fleetwoods, coupes, all that good stuff. Pretty much any Cadillac, or any rear-wheel drive Cadillac, basically, between those years. So it should be good. I'll also get you a measurement for G-bodies too, since I got the spindles here. All right, since we don't have any nickel rods, we're gonna kind of try and still do this the right way. Don't have my torch either, so this is totally like the wrong way. But anyways, we're gonna try. Normally I'd have a torch, heat that up. I need to buy some regulators for mine. I need to break down and do that because I've been needing it more and more. But anyways, we're gonna use this little propane heater here, sink some heat into it. That way we can preheat it, so when we go to weld to it, the weld will go into the metal a lot better on cast. So, I'm gonna use a little purple lighter here. Bought 4 of these damn things. Can only find this one. So, we're gonna roll on with that, I guess. I had to lose the hoodie. It's too hot. It's actually turning out to be a nice day. Another good thing about preheating it kind of burns all the grease out also. Probably could have been heated a little bit more. Be all right. It's gonna have to be. Gonna need a ground. Gotta remember how to weld. I'm painting lately. Not a good painter either. I got used to my auto darkening hood at work. Now I feel like an idiot trying to use this. I'm like, slap my hood down, like, oh, it's dark. Actually, get some metal put in there. Yeah, be all right. Fill her up. right, now we'll wrap it up like a little newborn baby. That's why we have the welding blanket here. And we'll leave it, let it cool on its own. No rush in this process. So here's our finished product. I think I'm actually leave it without doing the front. Definitely still could, but I'm feeling pretty good in this. I let it cool off the heating blanket on it. I came back about an hour after welding it. It still had heat, so that's good. It took a really long time to cool off, which is always a good thing with cast. I don't see any kind of cracking up here, so that's a good start. Like I said, the Hulk could lasted that long. I'm pretty sure they probably just migged it and just looking at it. But feeling pretty good about that. So I'm going to get it all cleaned up and smooth that out. That way it's all good and tidy around the ball joint. Plus I ain't got to worry about nicking my hand on nothing. And then I'm going to get it ready to paint. I welded just as much as I could weld. Got the top, the inside of the top, the inside of the bottom, and the very bottom around where the lower ball joint connects. So hopefully that'll be good and strong. So we're out here in the state-of-the-art paint booth. Got them all painted up. That turned out pretty good. If you guys didn't see, I put up a short little video kind of asking your opinion whether I should paint them red or the tan that they are. Obviously you already know, but I appreciate you guys putting the input in. It's kind of a question in my head of which to do. Wasn't really sure. Either way would have turned out good. This one kind of turned out a little bit better, well, a little bit easier, I guess. I was racing the clock. It was getting dark as I was getting ready to paint, of course. So the red would have took a lot more time to be able to spray the base, spray the flake, spray more flake, and then spray a top coat of clear on top of that. So yeah, this kind of turned out a little bit easier, I guess. So anyways, I'm going to show you what we got going on and start putting them back on the car. So I got work to do. Didn't turn out too shabby. That one did manage to get some red flake on it still, but it'll be all right. And for those of you that are concerned about paint being on the rotor, that brake pad will take it right off. I just mainly wanted my edges and the hat to be painted instead of being all rusty. But I'm ending the video here. I got plenty of stuff to do. Got a little sidetracked working on the Hulk's pumps. So got to finish this up. I'm running out of daylight. Got to love daylight savings time. But hopefully it helped you out. If you had any kind of questions on how to reinforce spindles, it's pretty easy. Hit the like button, comment, let me know what you think. Share it with your friends. And always, we'll see you on the next one.
What seems to be the problem?
Good shot. Got away free. It lives to die another day.